Greetings, everybody. This is Debo of Debo's Film Reviews, and I'm gonna review Marked for Death, starring Steve Seagal, Keith David, Basil Wallace as Screwface, featuring Elizabeth Grayson and Joanna Pacula. I gotta say, more epic masterpieces of Seagal's films, and that's a lot to say about a Seagal film. I'm not gonna say Seagal's a shitty actor or anything, but he does have a tendency to play the same character in various movies. For example, in Mark for Death, you might as well just call it Steven Seagal versus the Yardis. If there, I mean, yeah, take notes, screen junkies. And of course, the epic storyline of the retired lawman wanting to no longer be a lawman, and then just but becomes personal after an encounter with his army buddy, played by Keith David, in a bar with the Yardis, of course, and they fight them off at the bar, and then they declare war on John Hatcher, who of course was Seagal's character, and oof. And of course, the Yardis known they shouldn't have messed with him. I mean, kind of like first there was the encounter at the bar, then of course his niece gets attacked in a drive-by, and he says to that doctor, "Treat her like the president of the United States." And and then soon where Seagal kills that mafia connection guy. Like guy goes, "You can't kill me. I'm a made man." Bam, bam, bam. Seagal goes, "Bam, bam, bam, bam." Just demonstrated, and oof. Talk about some more action scenes, like for example, especially that chase when in Keith David's character's old Ram Charger against those Yardie guys in a BMW. I gotta say that's one epic chase, and practically the only movie besides Lone Wolf McQuade to ever make the Ram Charger look badass. And like I say, Ram Charger was a very underrated car, or should I say, SUV in its day. And of course, that ultimate twist right then when he thinks he kills Screwface in Jamaica, and he just comes for some reason comes back to life after just showing him the head after returning back to Lincoln Heights. Oof, talking about some excellent kills there, especially when he's got that, especially with that 1911 of his, which of course with Steve Seagal is usually is about as common as Hot Women in 007. And of course with Seagal, he always brings the action. And I mean, that's what you could say about Seagal films. They might not be good written, although this is one of the exceptions to that rule. Exceptions of real well written and all that. And overall, an epic masterpiece of 90s action cinema. Man, he did put a hurt on them Yardis in that film. And for those that don't know what a Yardie is, it means Jamaican drug posse mafia. If you hadn't played Grand Theft Auto, not familiar with Grand Theft, for those that watching that are not familiar with Grand Theft Auto 3 or Snatch and a few others. And of course when team up with that. When Seagal and David's character came up with that Jamaican cop to take on Screwface. Oof. Talk about some epic showdown on that Jamaican plantation. Oof. And then the hideout back at the end, and that down the elevator shaft that Screwface goes in. And man, for an actor being only known for one role, he delivered what Bowles Wallace did. And oof. I mean, there's a lot of epic action like the car chase I mentioned with the ram charging BMW sedan, the bar shootout, the clip gangster out the window, the drive-by, in an attempted ambush where they wreck Seagal's Mach 1 Mustang. I gotta say, when it comes to which of course is always a common trope in B-grade action movies, is the badass protagonist or antagonist. Somebody's gonna drive a Mustang, which I gotta say is one of the most overused cars in films. And don't get me wrong, I like my Mustangs and all, but come on, they don't need to be in damn near every B-grade action movie. Although this one's closer to A grade. A grade in the badassery of Seagal. An epic 5 out of 5 masterpiece. I mean, it's got a good villain, a good cast, good story, good storyline. Although now it's a cliche of, although that's Seagal for you. I mean, good action star, but okay actor. But overall, great film, especially at the beginning when he's got that ambush of the scene in Mexico, and he got the Danny Trejo cameo, and then he has that shootout, and then winds up killing that naked chick, and I'm just like, which is of course is what brings this John Hatcher to retirement and all. But oh, like I said, them Yardies fucked with the wrong badass, wasn't it? Badass and old Seagal style shootout and martial arts takedowns. I mean, love or hate him, you gotta admit Seagal has made some decent movies. Which this one is of course, a 5 out of 5. And I know I might be biased towards action movies and all, but hey, it's my channel. I hope y'all enjoyed the film. Get some subscribe, like my videos, share, get the word out there. And let me know what you might want me to review. All right, people. Enjoy.